Welcome
back to the Free Judge Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned in with GC, right? K singles to your left. We got this red couch in the middle. We outside.
140.
We on episode 140. I'm not sure if you're going to gang signs or sign language.
No.
No, I am not affiliated with nothing that he got going on right now.
I'm counting.
I know, but nowadays that could be a gang.
You're right. That could be anything. That could be.
Shit could get tricky.
You're right.
I don't want to get indicted.
All right, listen. None of that. Just episode 140. That's all.
Yeah. Once I start rapping, though, you could do all that shit in the background of the videos. I'm just saying, to look good. You got dreadlocks. We gonna draw some tats on your neck. Don't worry about nothing.
All right, I gotta hear something before. Listen, before I'm in the video, I gotta be confident.
Oh yeah. Come on, you know I got bars. Come on.
Don't
fuck around. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. And come on. If you don't know, I've been a rapper my whole life. I'm lying. Thank God I'm lying because I could be dead ass serious right now. But thank God I'm lying. But listen, man. Episode 140. We here. And
speaking of rappers,
and speaking of 40th, shout out to Harlem. We got to talk about Harlem rapper. We here. I think we got to get right to it.
We have to,
because we're less than 24 hours from when this just happened. So
Rocky.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
Not
ladies
guilty.
and gentlemen. APRocky.
Not guilty.
Is officially
beat it.
Not guilty.
Shooting his friend, ex-friend.
I gotta repeat this. Because Marv just stepped away, so I needed to come back so we can get on camera because this is gonna be a clip. I need it. Okay. So run that back one more time. Ready? APRocky is officially found not guilty.
Beat the case. Beat it.
This nigga's a legend.
Beat it.
Listen to me. APRocky needs a statue in every ghetto in America, son. Bro, not only now has he gotten a billionaire pregnant twice, he just beat a shooting case. We took it to trial when he could have just did a little 6 months and got the fuck over it. He just took that shit to trial and beat, bro. This is proven that as long as you're rich, you can shoot motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. If you got some money, fuck it. As long as you willing to roll the dice,
you do a lot. But like we were saying before, the prosecution case, it just didn't make any sense. Hey, in hindsight, it didn't make any sense.
His defense didn't make any fucking sense.
No. But they just got to poke holes. They don't got to prove nothing.
Gang.
As a prosecution, how can you allow the defendant, the victim, to go back to the crime scene and submit evidence to your police department that you guys couldn't find? That right there just doesn't make any sense.
Listen,
the fact that even got to this
Telly definitely did some new shit I've never heard.
Never heard of that before.
Right?
Never heard of that before.
I never heard of the motherfucker that got shot go back to the police to the crime scene and pick up bullets and bring them to the police station. Like, yo, these are the bullets that he shot me with. Gang. This is the most.
Never heard of that before.
He tried to put some Chris Angel mind freak. I'm like, yo, you could do that? Yo, when I heard that shit, I said, you could do that?
The investigators ain't find no shells, but I found some shells.
Hey, except
the shells that he hit me with.
Yeah, not a team of people that are professionals.
Him and his girl.
No. Not them. Him and his girl went and found them fucking bullets.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
But I don't give a fuck what you tell me. APRocky's defense was that he had a starter pistol, something I've never heard of. A starter pistol, which is like a prop gun.
Yeah, prop gun.
That he went into court and said that to them. Like, this is a fake gun. You talking about the gun that looked like a real gun, that shot and sounded like a real gun, and that you're saying he's registered as a gun owner. He has registered weapons at his house in California illegally. But you brought a fake gun to a confrontation. Bet. Say less. Yo, bro, get rich and commit crimes, ladies and gentlemen. Please, just get some money, commit some crimes. You'll be fine. Because what the fuck are you talking about, APRocky? What are you talking about? All I know is that Joe Tacopina, I don't know. Listen, he's the GOAT. That is one of the greatest lawyers of all time. Shout out to Rihanna. Shout out to the Fenty beauty line. Shout out to all of that shit. Shout out to Umbrella. Shout out to every fucking song Rihanna ever fucking made. Because that shit clearly contributed to what the fuck we saw. Bro, I've never seen no shit like this. Rocky, you're a fucking legend. And shout out to Elmwood Park. Because a lot of people don't know. Shout out to Rocky and his family. You know what I'm saying?
But Dan, that's really crazy though.
Bro, this is crazier than when Boosie beat trial, son. Cause I ain't seen no shit I ain't see Boosie kill nobody on camera. I seen Rocky confront a nigga on camera with the gun and somehow beat that shit. I heard the gun go off, didn't see the footage, Which now there's no way there isn't a camera that didn't catch this nigga blowing at this nigga. But apparently, hey, doesn't even matter because Rihanna got Fenty. That's all that matters.
It don't matter. It don't matter. And I know Relly tight now. He did all this for what?
ASAP Relly is in that bitch punching air like Cuba Gooding and fucking.
He did all that.
In Boys in the Hut, bro. I know this.
He did all that. He did all that, jumping through hoops, jumping through fences.
You know who's really sick? I'm gonna be honest with you. ASAP Relly's lawyer, because he probably did this shit pro bono. He's like, oh, we're gonna sue some billionaires. Don't even fucking worry about it. Oh, you got shot? He put that gun on camera. Bet. Don't worry about nothing. I just need 30% of whatever we get. And now he ain't getting shit.
And I don't know if this is how they were gonna do it, but they were probably. I'm assuming they were gonna go criminal first and then civil.
Of course,
after you beat him in criminal court,
it would have been an open and shut case in civil for sure.
Absolutely. And I'm just assuming, but
yo, bro, he went from I'm about to make millions.
But wait, no, Tom, it's not pro bono because it was a criminal case. It's not.
I'm saying though, whoever, I'm just assuming.
You feel? But it was a state or the city. You know what I mean? When you're a criminal case, it's not you versus
that's
the
true.
victim.
But like you said, the next step was going to be
correct.
Let's prove this in criminal case, and then
we'll take it right to civil. Let's take it right to civil and cash out.
Listen.
I know Riley said he did all that for what? He did all that for what?
6 not even the word. Six not even the fucking
now
word.
You're on 4K with the paperwork now?
Not only that, now you are a nationally known, like you are a Hall of Fame rat. Listen, Rihanna's a billionaire. APRocky's a billionaire. You're going to forever be tied as the motherfucker that tried to sue APRocky and put him in jail. You can't go back to Harlem, gang, respectfully. You can't go back. You can't go to Staten Island right now. It's not lit.
And after a fallout, like y'all grew up together. Y'all known each other. You feel me? It's like I know you, bro.
Yo, bro, you know what fucked my head up too? Shout out to my son.
It's not like
Wally.
a random person.
Of course, you remember Wally.
Of course, that's my boy. Yeah, that's my. Yeah.
Why the fuck? You know he was there.
That doesn't surprise.
Yo, bro, that nigga be everywhere.
Yeah, that does not surprise me.
That nigga was buying Ethereum in 2015. Listen to me.
That does not surprise me.
Yo, listen to me. Why the fuck was he was named in the court? Like literally. In the courthouse, like the judge said his name. Oh, like he was one of the witnesses, not a witness, but he was. Relly said that he was there. Like he mentioned his name. Relly said his name because literally said Wally. I don't want to say his last name on camera, but then Wally had said it to me out of nowhere. He was like, "Yo, I seen y'all talking about this case. Why these bum ass niggas include me in this shit?" And then literally he sent me a little clip of the audio in the camera, like in 4K, say his name clear as day. Like, oh, Wally was there. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is Wally everywhere?
That does not surprise me.
Wally be in Japan with Koreans, not even Japanese.
Shout out to Wally. He royalty though. Shout out to Wally.
You gotta be. Yo,
no, he is.
I believe it.
No.
That would make a lot of sense.
No, he really is though. Like you didn't know that?
Word.
He's that royalty, yeah.
That makes so much sense. Yo, sidebar, crazy story. I always feel like I didn't tell him on camera. So once upon a time, luckily we haven't named no last names. But if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
So cool. So, I mean, it's my man's or whatever. Allegedly, I might have picked up something from the name, you know what I'm saying? Might have allegedly not been the best quality, okay? Took an L on that, right? This had to be like fucking 2008, 2009, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So, all right, so out of nowhere, this is like 2021. I haven't talked to Wally in forever, right? He hits me up out of nowhere like, yo, bro, what's your Zell? I'm like, why is this motherfucker asking me my Zell? I haven't spoken to this nigga in like over 10 years. Last time we spoke was kind of bad blood because, you know what I'm saying, shit didn't go right. Yeah. Feel me? So I'm like, I sent him my number like, this is my Zell. I'm not expecting nothing. Yo, bro, why did this motherfucker pay me back $2,000 from 2008 in 2021? I shit you not. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up.
Are you that serious?
It's so real. I still got that shit. It gotta be in my head.
He said 12 years later, he paying back?
I swear to God.
Yo, shout out. That's talking about continuity right there.
Yo, bro, when I tell you that shit blew my mind. I never heard no shit like this.
Never in life. Never in life I ever heard nothing like that. And it ain't like y'all was talking all the time every day. Y'all probably haven't talked since.
Nah, literally. Because, like I said, it was kind of like bad blood. I shit you not. Tell me what that say right here. 2008 Basura.
Yo!
That was in May of 2022.
Yo.
I say that to say, listen.
He
real, you got paid. You know
he just showed me his Zell. from 2022.
Yes, for some shit that was from 2008.
It said on it for 2008 Basuda.
Literally what it said. Bro, yeah. So yeah, I had to say that to say yeah. Shout out to a real one. And you know, sometimes you got to make things right, even if it's 14 years later.
14 years later, bro.
But shout out to me for being owed $2,000 when I was I was in like ninth grade.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Not the point. Point is, my man was there.
Shout out,
Yeah. That was one of the realest things I ever seen. I said, God damn, I love this guy.
Nah, that's no. That is the realest thing I've ever heard. That's the realest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It's like I said, it's not like y'all was buddy. You feel me?
No, and that's what made me realize this nigga was buying Ethereum in 2015. What the fuck is that about? Why the fuck are you saying in 2000? It's over. I cooked you 14 years ago. You're fucking done. I don't got $1 for you.
Done up.
Word. Shout out to him. And it was even crazier. Never mind. Not the point. I'm gonna just go ahead and move past that. We don't got to talk. We don't got to dwell on the past too much. APRocky, once again. Fucking legend.
Yeah.
One of the greatest.
Yeah.
His music career has been shit.
That's a legendary.
We don't care. Listen, you go ahead and get your Gucci modeling on. Go do all of that fly shit. Now. Hey, go do all of that fly shit, gang, because you just fronted. You just pulled one of the illest stunts I've ever seen. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not even mad at it, because YFN Lucci home, Rollo's home, all these things is home. We know. I don't know what's going on. Not that I want motherfuckers to be in jail, but I didn't know you could do all these crimes and just get off.
Yeah.
Like do a year or two in county. Good. Fuck it. It don't matter who died, who got shot, how much proof we got, how many songs you made about it. Don't matter. Fuck it. You going home.
It's some crazy times, but wow. Yeah. Did you see him basically jumping in Rihanna's arms over the barricade?
Was it Rihanna? I thought it was his mom's, but I didn't see who he actually jumped into. Yeah, I see it. Listen, that's a good way to get sent to jail anyway. You better chill. Listen, contempt of court is a real thing, gang. Don't go in that courthouse acting a fool. I don't care what that verdict say. I mean, once the verdict came in, regardless, they can't change it. You know what I'm saying? Over you bugging the fuck out. But what they will hit you is contempt of court real quick. Like, hey,
he got too much money for that.
You do any of that hoopla, you think so?
He got too much money.
Remember
for
they
that.
tried to put Young Thug lawyer in jail for contempt of court.
I remember that
for just talking too much. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Now you interrupted my shit.
That, yeah.
Shut up if I put you in jail with him.
Yeah.
And that got hit with a little 100-day sentence and he appealed it and never actually went to jail because he got too much money for that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
True. But Young Thug's lawyer is not a nigga from Harlem. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? They will make an example out of a nigga from Harlem. Especially you pull up in these braids and shit. They don't like that shit. You know they don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful.
You mentioned Brian Steele. Speaking of Brian Steele.
Yeah. That's Uncle Brian, by the way.
That is one of
Steele Bri.
That is one of the songs on the collab album of Drake and Party Next Door. Party Next Door and Drake's album came out on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Gonna do about 250.
Yeah, he's saying it's on pace to do 250.
250?
About 100K less than what Kendrick did, GNX did, but we don't got to talk about that because let's not make this a competition no more because Drake's clearly getting his ass whooped.
Have you listened to it at all?
I listened to a couple songs on there, but I haven't really been in a lovey-dovey mood. You know what I'm saying? So like, I guess
you gotta be in a
mood. You gotta be in a certain mood for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not right now, motherfucker. I'm trying to get some things together. I can't really get into that lovey-dovey shit. But you know, I've seen a lot of people reacting positively to it. You know, a lot of the nostalgia of like Drake's old catalog is starting to pop up in memes and stuff. And people are like, yo, let's not forget how this guy made us feel for the last 20 years. And you know what? It's true. Yeah. Let's never forget that. But
can't.
I didn't get. I listened to a couple songs. It was dope so far, but I haven't even sat there and listened to the whole thing, so I can't really give a take on it. Have you given it a take?
Yeah, I've gotten through it. There's a few songs I really like, but I feel like there was a few songs that were like throwaways to me. And that's normally not the case with a Drake album.
You know what?
That's normally not ever a case with a Drake album, but there was a few songs where like I'm good on that. I'm good on that. But there was a few songs I really liked. But it was a lot of it was hit or miss for me. But overall I liked it, but you know.
I did notice some songs on there sounded dated because I was trying to give it a listen.
Yes.
I probably got through like half of it and listened to like 2 of those songs without skipping. But like, yeah, a lot of it felt dated. And I'm like, this sound not really for me right now.
I feel like some of the songs sound like some songs that just didn't make any albums, any projects in the past, you know?
Yeah. That's normally how it goes when you do a collab. It's like, fuck it. It doesn't have to be all my best work.
And, you know, I think you got to realize when you're speaking about Drake, you know, when he set such a standard, you know, you're trying to compare him to that standard.
Yeah.
It's just like LeBron. If LeBron had a game tonight and he scored 23, 5, and 5, that's a good game. but that's
underperformed. Yeah, by LeBron standards, that's fucking horrible.
That's what I'm saying. He set the standard so high that anybody else would be a good game.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, like I said, I think there was a few misses on there. One of the songs I want to talk about in particular was "Meet Your Padre" with Chico Pacas.
Oh, he put Chino Pacas on there.
Chino Pacas, I'm sorry.
I gotta hear that.
Bro. I just don't understand, man. A lot of the times when artists want to get a different sounding from a different genre, whether it's dembow, whether it's reggaeton, it could be dubstep, it could be whatever, it could be reggae, whatever it is. A lot of the times they'll use an artist with that sound in their track. What they don't do is start doing different accents, bro. He don't speak Spanish. Drake do not speak Spanish.
Shit, he could fool me,
bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm tired of that. Bro.
He get on them Bad Bunny features and shit. That's what he start rapping in full out Spanish.
I'm tired of that, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I'm not too mad at it. I'm not gonna lie, just because like I feel like it shows his versatility and like just like, bro, I will do this. I will fucking rap really well in fucking Spanish if I got to. I don't give a fuck.
Come on, bro. That's all. like
just like when he did that Central C. They did that little freestyle on the radio.
Yeah, I remember.
It's Central C and Drake. And Drake's going on with a full out fucking, I don't know if that was a Canadian accent, I don't know, but they both went over the water with that fucking accent. So he definitely did some new shit though. I'm like,
combination.
Yeah,
that was that freestyle. Combination.
I think so. Yeah.
Combination.
You're right. That's the intro to it.
But that's all I'm saying, man. He always with a different accent, man.
Hey,
Come
man,
on, bro.
You got to get it how you live sometimes.
But like I said, there was a lot of songs that there's a few songs that I really.
You listened to the whole project?
Yes.
Did you digest it? Did you listen to it 3 times?
No. I'm maybe almost two times in.
Yeah.
Listen, it's always the initial reaction. I gotta listen to it at least 2 times.
Yeah.
And then I have to let it sit for a while. But my initial, you know, so my initial but what's some stuff that didn't make any sense is the song "Give Me a Hug." I think he went crazy on that song. He personally spazzed.
I've been seeing a lot of people post that song.
He spazzed on it. But you're gonna talk about Joe Budden and Melissa Ford being with a dick sucker Joe Budden, and then a few lines later you like, fuck a rap beef, I'm doing it for the bitches. Like, bro, come on, bro. That's why it just doesn't make any sense. It's either you don't want to rap beef, but you're calling shots in the same within a few bars of each other. It just doesn't. Great song. It just doesn't make any sense. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, that just doesn't make any sense.
Well, you know, Drake loves the poke at Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying?
No, he loves the poke. And then he plays the victim. That's what he does.
Yeah, but not for nothing though. Joe Budden's been like his biggest hater this whole career. So it's
but
like
still.
Him and Charlamagne, they're like legendary Drake haters. So he always takes shots at them. You know, it is what it is. That's gonna be consistent.
It was great. That's one of my favorite songs on the project. I think it was a great project. Yeah. So it's projected to sell 250. But see, I have a problem with people who I have no problem with fans and fandom and riding for people. But I have a problem with dishonesty when people try to move the goalpost and they're not being objective about it. You know, in the past, in past feuds, regardless if you're a Nas fan or Jay-Z fan, there's a lot of Jay-Z fans that say Nas got the best of him that time. You know? There was Meek fan when Meek was big. When Meek lost, there were Meek fans like, Drake got him on that. But like in situation with Kendrick and Drake, there's a lot of delusional Drake fans that like to move the goalposts all the time.
Of course, but
that's the thing. You know, like I for example, you know, when I give sports take subjectively. No matter how I feel about a team or a particular player, based on my fandom, I'm never subjective about it. I'm very objective in my rationale. But there's a lot of when people talk about Drake, man, there's a lot of fans. It's just. They're always moving the goalposts. At first, Ack was calling GNX selling what he sold 323, 319,
something like that.
319. He was calling that a flop, and now it's Drake. Well, Drake didn't do any vinyls or anything. It was just straight streams or anything. He didn't do that to boost his sales, his fake sales. Now it's Spotify's trying to lowball him, blackball him, or whatever. You know, it's just always it's just always an excuse. I just don't respect stuff like that. You feel me? It's always an excuse, and And regardless of the Spotify situation, I'm not saying Spotify did anything. I'm not saying they didn't do anything. But if I'm Spotify and Drake names me in a lawsuit, I'm not. Why would I try to help this guy in his next release? Why would I do that? You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but Drake's smart though, because he knew he wasn't gonna outsell Kendrick.
That's not the point.
Yes. No. But I'm saying like,
correct.
He made sure to put little asterisks on it. This is a collab album. This is a love song album. And it's coming out on Valentine's Day. He doesn't want this to be a Drake project. And it's not. It's really a Party Next Door project.
Yes.
It's being released under Party Next Door's label. It's being released under his name, all that other good stuff. Because Drake right now, in the lawsuit that he's in with UMG, he can't even really drop right now because anything he drops is going to profit UMG. He's trying to get the fuck out away from them.
Wait, isn't Party OVO?
Not, yes, but it's complicated.
Okay, it's complicated.
I'd be lying to you and try to explain it all to you.
It's complicated.
But just know, no. Party Next Door is signed to something else. Like,
okay. I know he's over. Okay,
but like through a third party, Drake somehow obviously gonna still gets money from whatever party does. But it's hard to explain. All right, and I'm not the one to explain it. Just like Birdman still eating off Drake's fucking albums. Like it is what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's how,
he ain't Cash Money no more. He ain't been Young Money never. Like it's way past that. It's just we got some shit in the back end, and I make sure I get paid off everything you do for the rest of your life. It is what it is.
Yeah. No, it is what it is. But all I'm saying is when people try to move goalposts when they have conversations and stuff like this, it's just not genuine. It's just not genuine. And I'm not even talking about the one-on-one comparison. But you know, there were people who went out of their way to make that comparison. Went out of their way to start speaking in certain ways where like, okay, but you didn't give them a certain amount of leeway. Now you want to get, it's just always want to do stuff with asterisks, and it is what it is. Regardless, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good tape. It wasn't one of his best tapes. Obviously, I didn't think it was going to be one of his best tapes, but I want to see how it grow, how it actually, if it has a stickability factor. I want to see how it actually manifests and festers, because there's a lot of albums sometimes that have that are great initially, but they don't last long. There's some albums the opposite, that initial review or whatever is not that good, but it ends up being a classic, and there's a lot of them sometimes and we have a great initial review and then they stay that way. So I want to see how that ends up as well.
Yeah, I definitely got to give it a good 3 listens. First I always listen. This is how my ears work. I gotta listen to it overall, just hear the sonics of it. Does it make you move? Does it trigger anything? There's always little key points you catch on to. Cool. By the second time, I'm trying to listen to the lyrics and really see okay, what's going on? Like what's being said for real? Not just what sounds good. It's like what's being said. Okay, and after that, I just need to listen to it for at least a good week and keep it on replay just so I can see which songs really stand out and what's bullshit and what's not, But that's normally my filtering process, so I got to give it some time. I got
to give it some time too.
I didn't listen to A-Boogie for the first year he came out because I was I just wasn't that heartbroken yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Word, I just couldn't get hip yet. I had to wait, but once I did, it was up.
It was up.
Yeah. Once my heart was shattered to pieces, A-Boogie was the shit for a year straight. You know what I mean?
But overall, I liked it. I don't think it was one of his greatest projects. I didn't expect it to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like I said, when we talk about LeBron, he had such a high standard.
Yeah,
it didn't reach that standard to me.
Bust.
But it was still good. It was still good.
Yeah,
few throwaway songs, but overall, I liked it.
I fuck with that. But while we talking about rap news, we got to get into it because man. So 50 Cent is out here on diabolical time.
Yo, 50 Cent is a 50 demon. 50
Cent needs to be fucking stopped because first he outs Big Meech for being an alleged rat. I gotta say alleged because I don't know anything, and I don't know where BMF is at currently right now, and I don't want to die, so I'm gonna say alleged. And all I know is ever since then. Yo, bro, it's been a fucking whirlwind for everybody involved. Not only does he troll Meech's son, who tries to double back on the low and hit 50 yo, bro, my pops is going through some shit. It embarrasses the fuck out of his family. Listen,
yes, I saw that.
If you don't know, kids, always just stay with the family. Don't go dick sucking trying to set shit straight with a stranger. Fuck that. Ride out with your fucking pops, all right? My pop, if he's saying fuck my dad, then it's fuck you. Because now you look bad. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even what we're getting at, because we already spoke about the fact that 50 trolled the fuck out of Lil Meech, posted his messages, made everybody over there look stupid. Then Now, as you see, the giant Big Meech concert, which was supposed to be like a huge event, it was supposed to be star-studded, Lil Baby, Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, everybody was supposed to perform.
A lot of people.
Literally, like you know, it's a lot of headliners. When literally Boosie is the last name, one of the last names on there, and Boosie being a legend that he is, it's literally just flooded with all the Detroit artists, 42 Dugg, Skilla Baby, all the motherfuckers is coming out, and Quiet as Kept, it got canceled the day before.
Yep.
And it was right on time with all these allegations coming out, and it's not looking good, man. I damn near want to go see the flyer because people got to really see the names that was on it, because you know it's not easy to just cancel something of that magnitude, bro.
With those names attached to it.
The venue you have to get for that kind of name, those kind of names, I'm sure they had to get the biggest fucking club in Miami. Like, that wasn't no regular shit. Like, you want to rent out Club Live for the night? Oh, we're talking some bags.
Yeah,
we're talking 6 figures, maybe 7 figures, literally. Like, that kind of event. Like, we're talking some shit. That's not a little venue. That's not no...
Making sure all those big stars' schedules doesn't have any conflicts.
Exactly, right. You got to give people their front end to it's like a deposit.
Yep.
It's nasty work, bro. Look, you got... Headlining, you had the Big Meech Legacy concert. Jesus Christ. It was supposed to be the day before Valentine's Day. That's bad Valentine's Day. You got Lil Baby, Rick Ross, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Kodak Black, 42 Dugg, ESTG, Moneybagg Yo, Bossman D-Lo. Now it's just straight Detroit. T Grizzly, Babyface Ray, Icewear Vezo, Skilla Baby, Peasy, Payroll Giovanni, YTB Fat, shout out to Memphis, Tay B, forgot where bro from, Boosie, and Young Scooter. He had all the cocaine dealers. Allegedly. In this motherfucker,
not
right?
Scooter.
I didn't even know Young Scooter was on there. That's fucking crazy.
That's that
and then
crazy.
it says more artists to be added, but not quite. Those artists will not be added because the whole shit got canceled. And 50 goes and posts, I had nothing to do with this. Hey.
Yeah, so my question to you is, do you think 50 had anything to do with this?
I mean, yes and no. Obviously, 50 outing him has everything to do with it. And like all those artists, like you got to understand too, it's like, bro, all these dudes subscribe to this fake fucking street bullshit, right? He should have hired Boston Richie if he wanted to still have a concert. Get you Boston Richie, Gunna. It would have been lit. I ain't gonna lie. Shit would have still been up. The shit was supposed to be in Miami. The shit would have still went up. I ain't gonna lie. Just between Gunna and Boston Richie, they can still do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. He can still do it for sure. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 6ix9ine. Who knows? Not the point. The point is, yeah, that could have been like a legendary concert. He put a little like Snitch Fest. That should be a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I think they could get that off. Just saying. At this point, it's nasty work out there, bro. But all these dudes subscribe to this hood shit, so it's like once you got one motherfucker dropping out and they say, oh, it's because you from me. Lil Baby obviously stands with the no snitching thing. That's why he's been so anti-gunner this whole time. Soon as Lil Baby drops and people ask, hey, Lil Baby, why you not performing? Oh, you guys didn't hear about these allegations? What are all these other street dudes gonna have to do? Shit, I'm not performing, the Baby not performing. The whole Detroit, which is like 30% of the lineup. Yo, if Skilla Baby's not performing, because Skilla Baby he's being managed by 50 Cent, which we found out through some leaked text messages. If 50 Skilla Baby's manager and he don't want to do it because he don't want to be on stage with a rat, all of a sudden now the whole Detroit's like, oh, he's a rat. Big Meech is a Detroit legend. That shit is probably spreading like wildfire in the streets of Detroit. And there's millions of people, not millions, but there's people all over the internet doing interviews now like, yeah, we've been told you Big Meech was ratting. And Vlad got 6 different people that was saying that on Vlad TV. And people were like, yeah, whatever, we sidestepped that. Nobody cared. It wasn't until 50 being a prominent street dude that is prominent not only in the streets but also in the industry, it wasn't until 50 said something that people actually cared.
And I'm glad you brought that up. And not only that, I think it also has to do with the fact that 50 Cent versus the Rick Ross type of thing. Because, you know, let's say you were slated to perform there, and you know how 50 Cent is, very petty. He might think of it like, okay, you pick that side, stay on that side. So when it comes to future opportunities or whatever the case may be, it's like, oh, you performed on Rick Ross's show, you know that I don't fuck with Rick Ross. So he's petty enough to stay on that side. So I think that also has something to do with it as well.
I ain't gonna lie, if I'm Big Meech, man, Rick Ross, you owe me at least a wing stop. At least a wing stop. The whole thing. I need a franchise.
But you know what's funny?
You got me fucked up. Rick Ross, you got me fucked up. I stood here and took a picture with your fat ass, and now I can't have no party. I can't go back to the hood. This is fucking crazy.
But Little Meech leaked text messages that 50 leaked was saying how Ross gave him a bag and everything. He was broke and everything.
I need some more money. You got me fucked up. You fucked my name up.
And 50's whole point was, Loyalty. You know, I 50s look at it like, listen, I literally shine light on your story. I literally sent your son to acting school so he can play you. You know, I gave your son an opportunity because I bet you there was a lot of other actors who would probably line it up in order to play that. But 50 wanted Little Meech to play Big Meech in that. He's the one who got the helped get the family the bag, and he feels like you gonna come out of jail and photo op with my ops. Okay, then. That's how we feeling? That's how we moving? Okay. So from 50's vantage point is, okay, that's what we doing.
And from 50's vantage
no
point,
loyalty.
It's
that's
probably
what,
like,
that's
fuck what Rick Ross is giving you, nigga. I done been paying you for
that's
5 seasons or whatever, how many seasons of BMF
and that was 50 Cent, and that was part of 50 Cent's caption. If you want the Monday, I'm paraphrasing. If you didn't mismanage your money, you know, the opportunities that were presented to you, the opportunities or the money that I was able to give your family, if you squandered that and you needed more that you had to go to Rick Ross for it, that's your problem.
Yeah,
that's 50's whole point. 50's whole
argument. It's crazy though, because this whole shit got uncovered real fast. Because apparently the whole backstory to it is Tammy Cohen is a co-defendant / like ex-girlfriend of Big Meech, right? So she is also the person that they're saying was a government witness and an informant throughout the whole case. But and apparently Meech had told her to whoever Cuffy is a dude from St. Louis, is an old drug dealer, big time name in St. Louis or whatever. And while Big Meech was in jail, he was urging Cuffy to work with Tammy, who was the government informant. So it eventually uncovered that it looks like, this is all alleged, that Big Meech pretty much set up Cuffy to work with this woman, knowing she was an informant, and got Cuffy a life sentence, and that's how Meech got his sentence reduced. But it was through a third party rat. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't necessarily do the snitching, but he set you up to be told on by somebody who knew was a snitch. So of course that's the same thing. You set your mans up. It's crazy work. But in the midst of all that, she had the power of attorney over Big Meech's life rights while fighting this case. So when it came time for the show to be made, 50 had to work with Tammy to have the life rights signed over and everything. Mm-hmm. But they were only signed over for the way life rights usually work. You sign them over for a couple of years, and you have the rights to whatever their storyline of that person's, correct, you know, the person's likeness or whatever. So that's what it was. So right now, it's looking like Big Meech is now trying to get the life rights back, and he had fallen out with Tammy, because you got to understand, Tammy's holding you down. She's out here telling for you. She's out here doing all these business deals with 50 and all this money moves, and she has the power to turn to your life rights. That means that's got to be damn near your wifey. You know what I'm saying? You just turn your side piece into wifey, but what happens is Big Meech comes home, and where does he parole to? Lil Meech mama's house. Him and Tammy, that's going to be a problem. I've been holding you down for how long, you bum-ass nigga with them little-ass fucking braids in your head? And now you going to come home and go back to your fucking BM? Are you crazy? Hey,
I didn't even know that.
You gotta watch where you put your dick at, gang. That's how that goes. You know what I'm saying?
So it's gonna be interesting. What's gonna come over the show?
Hey, what's gonna be interesting is that Tammy gets on that motherfucking camera with 50 Cent and does a tell-all of all the telling she's been doing. It's gonna get real fucking nasty in the streets, and it tarnishes everything. And that's the fucked up shit about the street shit. Like one mistake, all that gangster shit is gone. All that, y'all blew $10 million in the club in the night. That shit don't mean nothing, nigga. He was just a giant fucking rat at that point.
The streets is no different than corporate life. As far as your reputation means everything. It takes all this long to build up a reputation, but it only takes one moment in order to destroy it. Yeah. No matter what it is. It could be in the business world. It could be in the street life.
You touch one titty, this shit is over. This shit is over.
They find out you were snaking so-and-so to get where you at, and you had this whole reputation to be, you know, you was backdooring your mans. That happens in corporate life too. It's not, and that's what, the streets is just a microcosm of life in general. Business in general. It all relates. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same exact thing. You screwed this business partner for another one. You were getting back ends when they didn't know it, or you were skimming some off the top of your business partner, and you're supposed to be this whole prestigious guy. It's the same thing.
Hey man, 50,
your reputation
50
is everything. Your reputation is everything.
50 said it. He said, man, the worst thing you ever did was fall out with Tammy Cohen. Good luck. That's what he basically told him. I'm paraphrasing, but that's literally pretty much what he said.
50 is the maniacal villain in every film.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
He's the final boss.
His owning to the life rights were having to get renewed. So he's like, man, fuck that. I don't even want them shits no more.
That's
but the thing is, Tammy still has them. So 50's making sure to secure the relationship with Tammy, and Tammy's making sure if this nigga gonna go parole to his baby mother's house, I need to secure my bag. I own this nigga life rights. Meech, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This bitch own you right now. And you out here going back to your BM. You're wilding. You're wilding. You're fucking wilding.
So from this vantage point,
Tammy's about to make some millions selling the rights back to 50 again. 50's gonna continue to make the season and not get this motherfucker paid $1. That's what it sounds like.
So the vantage point, what's going on is Meech came out and buddy with 50 Cent's op, and then paroled his way to his baby mother's house while this woman was holding him down while he was inside the whole time. So
it's a nasty game.
It's a nasty game. It's a nasty game.
Nasty
and
motherfucking
it's
game.
funny. You brought up 6ix9ine. Did you see the interview with 6ix9ine recently?
Nah.
With his wig on?
No interest.
Oh, I only saw a clip. Apparently, he was saying that he's been a snitch for way before he even got caught.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I feel like we would know that. I mean, you could assume that. I'm gonna be honest.
Assume, but he's sitting down and he was telling since day one, before he even got caught up and everything. He said he was telling since day one. Yeah,
that is some scary shit, bro. But that's literally how that works.
That's
man.
literally
That's literally how that fucking works.
He was an informant before he even got caught up with everything.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also because, like, bro, that street shit different, bro. That shit be all good, but like, it's till you gotta understand. A year before he went and got locked up, he watched the niggas that he was literally running around with kidnap him, pistol whip him.
I was about to say.
Take him to his own house. Yo, go get all the fucking jewelry out that house. Call your bitch, tell her bring that shit downstairs in a knapsack. You think he wasn't going to tell right then and there?
He said they was trying to kill him.
These are killers. You know they killers. Why? Because they all got football numbers for killings and kidnappings. You know what I'm saying? Like Harv, he literally is in the video that was recorded by the cab, the limo, the black truck he was in. It had like a automatic recording camera in there that just records whatever's going on in the car. And it's like, yo, you watched him go from big bad, suck my dick, or this big blood shit to, yo, Harv, you don't gotta do this. Why are you doing this, Harv? Chill. And it's like, yo, like you see real quick how real this shit gets. And hey, the reality of it is, a motherfucker want to call the police, nigga. I'm scared. These niggas just kidnapped me in the back of my own shit. Like what? That is the scariest shit in the world. Like, what did you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect?
And not only that,
it's one thing to like kind of bully a nigga or extort him a little bit. It's another thing to go get the fucking jewelry out the house, pussy. Give me everything. What do you like? What do you think is gonna happen? You think he's gonna ride out? You think he's gonna hold it down?
But he was snitching way before that, though. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know exactly when he started. snitching.
No. He said he's been snitching since day one.
Yeah, but I don't.
That's what he said.
I don't believe for any moment that he was like a police was like, yo, go join this blood gang and go be a. That's not what you're saying, but I don't think that's what it is.
But you got to realize the background he comes from. You know, when he ended up blowing up out of nowhere as a huge rapper, and he didn't come from the lifestyle that he was portraying, as far as he didn't grow up like that. Yeah. He was basically the money man. They were using him for. They were using him for clout and money.
Clout and then money, yeah.
Clout and then money, and then he was using them for protection. You know, so it's not like he was even a part of that lifestyle growing up, and he ended up blowing up so crazy, so quick.
You know what's hilarious? I was watching an interview of his man, Seiko Billy or something like that. He's one of the actual gang members from that. They shot for the first music video where 6ix9ine just came out, Mad Blood. That was in front of Seiko Billy's house. And he was saying, like, yo, bro, when we told him that he was valid to shoot the video at the crib, this nigga pulled up with a garbage bag full of red bandanas. We all looked around like, this is some clown shit, but fuck it. Like, we're going to do this. So, yeah, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't really come from that. And you see that happen a lot where the person, well, in this situation, the rapper or the artist ends up being the figurehead for an organization that they're not really even part of, for protection, for notoriety. And in turn, they give money to the organization. Same way situation Gunna was in, you know.
Yeah, man.
So I'm not even comparing them, but I'm talking about Gunna was the artist was everything going on. He wasn't really in the streets doing the everyday operations. He was the mic man, you know. So It's crazy once you look at it. But I saw the clip of that interview. I'm like, wow, this is Snitch Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, first ballot. He's in the rafters right now. Nah, yeah. No. One of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, nah, 6ix9ine.
One of the greatest of all time.
Definitely in the rafters for sure.
and now he moved on to the Latino community, which was smart of him. He got the hell up out of here. Yeah, started going international, touring.
It's smart of him for now, but don't fuck around and let them cartels know that you're doing any of that shit. I mean, I'm sure they do know, but like, hey, God bless. You know what I'm saying?
But he has the outlet. He can go and do that. You know.
Nah, it shit not sweet, gang. He not fucking with the Mexican shit. He went to Puerto Rican.
I'm about to say he went to Puerto Rican. He didn't go.
It's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
It's not the same. He's doing reggaeton. He's not doing fucking. It's not the same.
It's not.
You gotta stay away from Mexico. There's certain parts you can go to, but I'm sure there's a lot of places.
What's the name? What's the Mexican artist? I mean the Puerto Rican artist. What's your name?
Bad Bunny?
No, her. You know her name. What's your name?
You talking about his bitch?
Yeah.
She's Dominican. Yaelin.
Damn, I thought.
Yaelin la más viral.
My bad. I thought she was Puerto Rican.
No, I mean, same shit. Not the point. Not for nothing. Same shit. We all fucking same. Yo, not for nothing though. That bitch in person, son. Yo, that
everything?
Bitch in person.
Fire. Shit, everything.
Yo, that bitch in person. Yo, I don't know how to explain it, bro. I saw her one time. I was in Dykeman. I was at the club. And I'm like, it's like she had an aura around her, like Prince. Like it was like she was glowing. Like what the fuck is that?
Was that the night you told me to pull up or not? A different night?
No, it wasn't that night.
Okay,
no. That was like my birthday. Actually.
Yeah, that was your birthday
that night. But no. The night I was just her. It was like right after the Edgar Berlanga fight, and I don't even remember that because he was there. And I'm like, didn't you just get your ass whooped? I'm like, why the fuck are you out here? This is crazy. Like, yeah, it was them. They were all in a section, and I'm like, yo, who is this woman? Who is that? Like, and then I found out she got like ribs removed to have her figure look so
she's one of those
fucking ridiculous. But like her BBL ain't stupid though. Her BBL's not like
she got the skinny BBL. Yeah, I know the skinny BBL. Yeah.
Yo, bro, she's fucking.
But gorgeous. She had that aura around her. She had to go around her.
Word. And she like every time she went to the bathroom, she went like 6 deep, all security around her. I'm like, oh, who is this girl?
You already knew.
And
she
then
was somebody.
It hit me. I'm like, oh, this 6ix9ine's BM makes sense. Makes fucking sense. Not his BM. That's his bitch. But that's also Anuel's BM. That's what it is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anuel's BM, the nigga with the bangs.
I know who that. Yeah, I know that is.
That nigga. Yeah. That's his BM and 6ix9ine's bitch.
I didn't know.
And she's her own. She's
huge. I know she's huge.
Popping.
I know she's huge.
She's like the biggest in DR. Like for as far as female artists, from what I know.
I know she's huge. She's huge, and I'm not too tapped into that community, but I know she's huge.
You know what I'm saying? But I know you can't go to Patterson without listening to that shit. For sure. You can't go nowhere with his bitch.
But that's funny. Now that's the thing. You just knew. You looked at her like, oh, who is this? I was like,
yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, what the? It was like magical. It was like a unicorn. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how to explain it though.
It's like a unicorn.
And I was like, yo, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, like that. Every time. I'm like, yo, what is that? That's not normal. Like you can't just walk around the world looking like that. It's fucking crazy.
Speaking of couples and celebrities, couples and BMs and everything, I don't know if you saw, but on Valentine's Day, a clip came out with Cardi B and Stephon Diggs.
What?
Cardi B and Stephon Diggs.
Oh, God.
There was rumors about it, but God. It seemed like...
My heart's hurting. Hold on.
Yeah, it seemed like they're, I don't know if necessarily if they're an item or anything, but that they was seen together, Stephon Diggs and Cardi B, and you know how petty Offset is. Offset, he about to subtweet and make songs and verses.
Listen, don't nobody want to see they bitch level up like that. Cause God damn it, listen, Offset, amazing guy. Don't know him personally. I'm sure he's great. He's rich, handsome, all that good shit. Stephon Diggs, a lot richer. A lot stronger, built, more muscular, younger. He's got a lot of things going for him. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. I don't wish that on nobody. I would hate for my bitch to leave me for a nigga who makes my entire net worth on a yearly basis. Yeah. That has to fucking hurt, son. And you can't beat him up. He got you by about 60 pounds of muscle. You know what I'm saying? What's Offset? $160, $170? Stephon Diggs is 210, 215. It runs a 4.3. And it'll put you in a fucking rear naked chokehold.
You It's nasty. That level of work is different. I'd be kicking and screaming.
In recent news too, I've been seeing it left and right. All this pettiness is fucking crazy. Like I've been saying, shout out to the homie Koi, but like her and Koi and Trippy, that shit is like a back and forth. It's just fucking nasty work.
Again?
Yeah. What you mean? You didn't know Koi got pregnant?
I knew that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, I knew she.
And she came out and was talking about, yo, it hurts when the person you love cheating on you, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, and now Trippy goes and tweets. I literally just posted on my story because he went and tweeted. To any bitch I ever did wrong, I'll do it again. And I'm like, yo, listen, be careful what you ask for, gang. You do not want to fear the wrath of a North Jersey woman, specifically Hackensack, New Jersey. Stay away. Listen to me. You do not want anything to do with that wrath of a Hackensack, New Jersey woman, son. It's a different wrath. Leave that shit alone, gang. You're not ready for what that shit gonna come with, okay? Niggas don't understand. It's different. It's a different level of psychotic games that will be played. Trippy, I'm praying for you, gang.
I did see that. I did see she was pregnant, but I didn't see that Trippy Red post. But that's
bro. It's going back and forth. But I'm just saying, like, the last thing you want to do is be beefing with the woman carrying your child,
literally,
who's not only fucking gorgeous, but she has money because she has her own thing going on. And like, who don't want to fuck with Koi at this point right now? Like, what? She's gonna get wifed up by a nigga that's. Like the level up, I'm just saying the way Offset and Cardi B's the level up's coming, gang. Be careful, because how many niggas want to be able to just say, yo, I'm fucking Trippie Redd's BM, who's also her own fucking person, who's also a superstar in rap, or is also a platinum artist. It's just like the level up. You never know. This bitch might be with Elon Musk next year, and then what? And then fucking what?
Like, and then he'll have his 13th baby, 14th baby.
He just had his 13th baby. Shout out to Elon. You know what I'm saying?
I just seen that.
Elon, you're getting more and more relatable on a daily basis. I know Kamal hates you, but 13 kids, you want some Dirk and Youngboy shit. You putting up numbers, gang, and I gotta respect it. But I'm obviously joking, y'all. Please don't go out and have 13 kids. Please don't let my trolling get to you.
Yeah,
that shit's
yeah.
Okay.
His new BM just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, listen. Hey, when you that rich, fuck it. All you're doing is creating billionaires in my head. So I'm like, you know what? You're going to make the world a better place, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, that's like 13 people that'll one day maybe be philanthropists. I don't know. But that's a lot of money to be spreading around. 13 people. You got 13 motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? And, fuck, I just drew a blank because I had something important to say just now, too. 13 kids. Elon Musk got 13 kids. Where was I going with that? I was going somewhere.
But while you thinking that, it's funny because his new BM just came out, and she just got exposed. How she came up just got exposed. She started like the webcamming. He started a webcamming girl. Then she turned into a conservative grifter, talking about Jesus and family unit and.
What's a grifter?
Some people that say stuff in order to pander to a certain crowd in order to get money.
I'm a grifter. It's lit. Yeah.
Like so future grifter. So she started. So first she came out as a sex worker, then cam girl, sex work, bro. Sex work.
Yeah, you know. Shout out to Kim Kardashian.
I ain't mad at it, but I'm saying is look at her trajectory.
Sometimes you got to sex work,
but you went from that. To now you're pandering to the conservative Christian values and child out of wedlock, and you making fun of and you chastising people for not being married and living a certain lifestyle that you were just living.
Hey.
And then you tweeting about at Kamala, talking about tweeting about Kamala a few years ago, talking about how she slept her way to the top and all this, and now you pop out out of nowhere with Elon's kid. It's just ironic.
Listen.
There's nothing wrong with listen. I am here to say there's nothing wrong with anybody living any lifestyle that they want as long as you're not harming another person.
True.
But if you want to contradict yourself, that's what I have a problem with. You can't say one thing and live another way. That's all I'm saying. You have to be consistent. You can't say one thing and then pander and then attack somebody and then come to find out you're doing the same thing that you attack somebody else about doing. That's all I'm saying. You just can't be a hypocrite.
Yeah, morally
you can't be a hypocrite.
Morally, that shit is wrong, but at the same time, people change. You know, like
I'm
just saying.
Nah,
there once was a lady by the name of Kimothy Kardashian, and I don't know if her first name is Kimothy. It might be Kimberly. I'm pretty sure I made that up.
Kimberly,
but doesn't matter. Point is, she sucked her way to $1 billion. That bitch got Skims on the NBA floor logo.
Time out.
And she not even with the nigga that made her, who turned her up the way she got turned up.
But did she ever talk shit about sex workers? Or
I don't know.
But all I'm saying is, it's not like she switched up.
Yeah, I just wanted a good reason to bring up that she sucked dick to the top.
That's okay. Listen,
shout out to Kim.
I'm just saying, you can't live a certain lifestyle, then talk shit about people that live a certain lifestyle and judge them in order to pander to a certain group.
Nah, yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just hypocritical.
I was talking a little shit.
I know.
Oh, you know what I did see now?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna somehow transition into the fact that, did you see that Kanye and his wife are now getting divorced?
I saw that.
Bianca,
Apparently he doesn't.
sorry.
Apparently he doesn't. Apparently they don't have a prenup either. Apparently.
Oh, that's bad.
Apparently, the person who made Gold Digger. Apparently, I don't know how this is true because you can't believe everything you see online.
Not for nothing though, but they've only been together like 2 years, 2-3 years. So
she's up.
No, but the prenup ain't that crazy if you haven't been together for a certain amount of time. I'm not sure. I'm not a lawyer.
She getting a bag regardless.
Yeah, but he don't give a fuck. Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He's gonna start selling $20 t-shirts again. He'll make that back. Whatever he got to pay this bitch, he's gonna make back. One season, one Yeezy drive. He'll put a Nazi logo on the shirt. He'll be all right.
I seen their magical love is coming to an end apparently. Mm-hmm. I saw that.
I think it's fucking weird. Like I don't support the racist bullshit that Kanye be on. I don't really get where he's going, but I also give him credit as a fucking genius. Where like I think he's literally 1,000 steps ahead of niggas. But I find it weird that Shopify took down his clothes, his merch that he was selling. It was like a shirt with a swastika logo, which obviously I don't support. Mm-hmm. But find it weird that you can go on any of them fucking websites that do support all that fuck shit. Like you can go to a fucking KKK website and buy a t-shirt that has a swastika on it, no problem. Like through the same fucking Shopify, whatever the fuck it is that sells, it's the same thing. Like why do they allow those people to sell shirts, but when Kanye want to sell a shirt with a swastika on it, it's a problem. I don't know. I'm not here to defend the swastikas. I'm not cool with it. I'm just saying it's a little weird.
But how do you know that the Klan's website is through Shopify?
No, it's a thing. Like I forgot who I was watching. They were literally explaining like, yeah, like everybody uses Shopify. Like almost everybody. Like Shopify is like the new like PayPal. Like everybody's using it. Like you don't really have a choice. They have like a monopoly on this shit. Because it's just so efficient. It just does its thing.
It does its thing.
Like literally Shopify, TikTok, all that shit is all connected. Shopify
does do its thing.
Yeah, like it's universally like the only thing people use. This is like if you're independent and do music, everybody's using DistroKid to put their music on streaming platforms. That's just what people do. Like it's the only easy, like it's like anybody can access it. It just so happens that all the biggest companies are using it too. But I'm just saying, it's fucking weird. Just saying, it's fucking weird.
I gotta go back and do some research on that one. But I don't care honestly what happens to Nazis. So.
No, yeah, nobody cares. But I don't, bro. Kanye, man, I really wish you would chill with the racist shit. It's hard, it's getting harder and harder. It's hard. It's so hard to defend that.
And see, my point is...
It's so hard to defend that.
And I'm glad you brought that up. See, my point is, you know me, I've been saying this for years. And I've seen a lot of people recently be like, I can't anymore. I'm like, so what was the line? Was what he was saying a few years ago not the line for you guys? So like you want to wait and think he's going to change, and now this is where you draw the line in this sand. What was the exact moment for you guys? That's all I'm saying.
The nigga made Graduation.
Doesn't matter.
How am I supposed to? How can I not? Bro, he gave us that. Jesus walked.
Bro, you're acting like you're walked. Not. I wasn't a future Kanye fanatic. You know I was. That's the thing.
I can't be mad. Did you hear Don the One? It was a masterpiece.
Absolutely not.
How can I be mad at him? Listen, make your t-shirts, do what you gotta do.
I don't support.
But please, for the life of me, please stop with the fucking racist shit.
He's a Nazi. What you mean stop with, he called.
He's trolling. He's fucking trolling for attention. You called it too. You said every time he's in the headlines, he's dropping something.
He's always in the rollouts. Always. I'm telling you, every time.
I don't think it's the best idea, but I get it. I get it.
I mean,
it's one of those like any attention is any publicity is good publicity.
If you call yourself a Nazi, I'm gonna believe you. And guess what?
Damn.
I brush. If you call yourself a Nazi, I believe
I like that quote.
And all Nazis.
Put that in my bio.
And all Nazis are the same to me. We used to live in a country. Let's keep it real. Mm-hmm. Let's keep it a buck.
Keep it real.
We used to live in a country. We used to kill Nazis.
Yes, sir.
Right? Right or wrong?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I know.
It was definitely Nazi K.
That's what I'm saying.
Still Nazi K.
Are you sure? You defended one.
I'm not defending him.
Yes, you are.
It's just Kanye though.
Yes, you are defending him.
But it's just Kanye.
So you treat your Nazis differently.
You know what it is though? Is that I look at Kanye and I'm like, does he know that he's not gang? Like, does he know that he's not a Nazi actually? Like, they don't like him? Does he know that?
Do you know that a lot of coons support people that don't like them? There was a black
This is the part of the show when Kamal's calling me out on my bullshit.
But wait, do you not understand that a lot of them are for people who hate them? There was one. He wasn't a Nazi, but there was this one conservative, one gay black conservative.
Yes.
Who got his ass kicked at a rally.
Okay.
They beat his ass because he was black. Vivek Ramaswamy. The Indian conservative.
Isn't he from like Hoboken?
I don't know where he's from. He's the one who got kicked out of Doge for calling Americans lazy that overseas were gonna. But he goes on conservative talk shows while he's running, and they will tell him to his face, "I will never vote for you because you're an Indian." They tell him to his face. They pander to people,
and he's still jacking them.
They pander to people that hate them.
Listen, man.
But what gets overlooked in Nazi Germany is all of the black people, all the disabled people, all the gay people that ended up dying in Nazi Germany, because that's overlooked because everyone wants to talk about the Jews. Nazi Germany killed a whole bunch of people that weren't white and straight, black people included. And you got people like Kanye, and you got people who are talking about he loves Hitler.
Gay people in the 40s?
What? There's always gay people.
Nah, son. It was like 5. Might have been like 5 gay people.
Part of it. No. Part of what got Hitler to that point was there was a big push for LGBT
in the Nazi 40s. Germany.
Yes,
that shit ain't winning. That shit is not in one textbook, son. Not one.
He was and he partially blamed the Jews for that for controlling the media and stuff. That they were allowing this type of debauchery.
That's interesting,
bro. Yeah.
That, you know what? I just thought about it. I think the first record of anybody gay might have been like Elton John. I don't fucking I can't remember not one time. That shit ain't in no history book, son. And I just thought about that. It's interesting.
Yeah, but I said that to say we used to kill Nazis in this country. And now we pandering to them. And now when they dropping merch, we're the first ones to get in line. Or they drop an album, we're the first ones to get in line to go listen to it. It just doesn't make any sense.
He's coming at Ye again, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going to let it go because, listen, that man made Stronger. Remember the glasses? Remember how that made you feel? The glasses
I was there. Guess what? People change. Me.
It only makes me stronger.
Listen to me.
People change.
That was my shit.
But the talent is still remains in that fucking Nazi spirit he got.
Talent. It's not about talent.
It's literally about that. I just love the nigga music.
It's bigger than music. I will never listen to another Kanye album again.
And I know that because you didn't listen to fucking Don DeWine. No. I'm trying to tell you, it might be his greatest piece of work.
Guess what? And I sleep beautifully every night. You know how much music there is out there? I don't need that.
He made the baby rap like Nas on that shit.
Nah,
you hear me? Listen to Jail Part 2. It is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard.
I don't listen to Nazis. I don't care. Fuck. I don't care about none of that.
How am
I
gonna convince this motherfucker? I gotta play a Kanye album and tell you it's something else.
Hey, and I think this is part of the problem in society.
I am the problem.
We don't have. It's okay, but it's okay. I personally think that we don't draw a line in the sand. We don't have a backbone. We allow people to do whatever they want as long as they're doing something that we like, and it has to be bigger than whatever we like. Because at the end of the day, it's bigger than all that shit, bro. It's bigger than all that shit. It's bigger than music. Fuck music. Music is an art form. We're talking about people's lives. You know what I mean? That's how I think about it. He's pandering to people who want nothing but to. He's pandering to people who they want nothing but to oppress other people. You know, and you know how many white supremacists were basking in what Kanye was saying. You know, that's why I think it's just bigger than art. Art is art. Art is entertainment. It's bigger than entertainment to me. That's my thing.
Nah,
that's my thing.
100%. Yeah. Listen, don't even worry about nothing. Yeah, we gonna get you right. We gonna get you some therapy. A couple pills.
He don't need therapy.
Yeah, he's just.
He don't need. He is who he is. Why are you trying to change him? Stop trying to change him. He told you who he was. That's the problem. Why are you trying to change him?
Yo, quiet as kept too. You know, some other shit just can't. Yo, I just found. Yo, Jay-Z is defeating lawsuits left and right. Did you hear that he just defeated another lawsuit?
No.
Oh, he got it shot down. He didn't defeat it. Like
like the allegation lawsuit?
Another allegation. Yeah, another allegation came out, and it's being swept under the rug in the swiftest of fucking ways. Like quickly, they're getting rid of this shit left and right. He is brushing these cases off like the fucking Catholic Church. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is this shit is just bouncing on my boy Bulletproof. You don't even hear about this shit. And it was another one where they put him and Diddy in the same situation, and he's just didn't happen. What Vatican? I don't know what you're talking about. I was never there. What kids? We don't know them.
Before we get out of here, speaking of allegations, did you hear all these allegations about Justin Tucker?
Justin Tucker?
The kicker?
I know who that is. You know I know that. That's like my cousin. I went to school with that nigga.
You ain't...
Justin Tucker?
Oh.
Allegations?
What? Oh,
he's not even rich enough to be in allegations.
Deshaun Watson. All these massage therapists.
Freaky shit?
All these massage therapists. There's like 10 of them that came out.
There needs to be a fucking in-depth Netflix documentary on these massage therapists. Because tell your truth. Come out and tell your story. What's happening in the massage world, son?
But you see how the NFL's not talking about it.
Of course not.
But with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, because his name's Deshaun.
Yeah,
exactly. Last name Watson.
Thank you. Exactly. All this is the greatest kicker of all time. And nobody's talking about it.
I don't want to call him the greatest kicker of all time. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen him miss too many field goals last season. I'm not joking.
I mean,
they say he's the most accurate kicker of all time. But listen, I don't know what the fuck that means.
But I mean, look at Kobe's last year. He shot 40%. Nobody looks at it from his last season as Kobe's highlight. He's old now.
Yeah.
But nobody looks at,
There once was a man by the name of Morton Anderson who won an NFL MVP in 1983.
As a kicker?
As a kicker. Shout out to Morton Anderson.
Okay.
Led the league in scoring that year.
Okay.
That was also the year of the lockout, though.
That was the lockout year.
Yeah. That was the year of the lockout.
But nobody sees legends at the end of their. Nobody paints legends. Is he
putting up Deshaun Watson numbers as far as how many allegations?
Well, it's so far it's been like 10 or so. I mean,
shit. Fuck.
But all I'm saying is nobody's talking about it. You see the NFL's not talking about it. It's not a headline or anywhere. They're brushing that.
No, I saw it very briefly, but now as you say, you're right. They definitely brush under the bus.
He's out here singing opera and trying to distract everybody.
Shit, listen. The second you got 10 allegations, you better go build a church. Yeah. Start putting some fountains in villages or something. Do something.
Start donating to charities.
Bring some electricity to fucking Guatemala or something.
You need to bring a preacher up there.
That's what I'm saying. Just Tucker being a kicker, respectfully, he makes 10% of what the average NFL player makes. Average NFL star.
But still, but this is not a random kicker. This is probably the most known kicker in the league.
Yeah, for sure. He's way better at his job than Deshaun Watson ever was at his job.
Yeah.
If you look at it historically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody ever considered Deshaun Watson the greatest.
Justin Tucker's a Hall of Famer.
He's considered the greatest kicker. He's considered it.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not better than Vinatieri, though. Or more.
Well, more clutch than Vinatieri.
Is he?
No, I don't think he's more clutch. But
you say or more clutch. I thought you were saying he was more.
But that's a victim of being.
My boy kicked like 3 Super Bowl winners.
But that's a victim of being on the team of Tom Brady.
True.
That just like I know we got to wrap it up, but that just like they're saying they're trying to say Edelman's a Hall of Famer. Edelman's absolutely not a Hall of Famer.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, absolutely not.
No.
But
okay.
What I'm gonna say is he's one of the best playoff receivers of all time. But I think in order to be a Hall of Famer, your career has to stand alone no matter what team you're on.
Cool. Now look at this. I'm gonna just fuck your head up right now. Yo, did you know Joe Namath, Hall of Famer,
Of course,
was a fucking bum? Have you ever looked at his stats?
Yeah. Well,
his completion percentage was under 50%.
But
that's he lost more games than he ever won.
Yeah, he was. He
made the playoffs like twice.
Yeah, he was mediocre, very mediocre.
He was ass. But he made it to Hall of Fame off one moment, which is when he predicted that they would win the Super Bowl when the AFL and the NFL merged, and he actually beat the Colts, and they were 17-point underdogs, and they ended up beating the Colts. I think it was like 14-9 or some shit like
Broadway
that.
Joe, but
I think it was like 14-6.
Very overrated, but that was
beyond overrated. How the fuck he make it to the Hall?
But
he's a bum. He's a fucking bum. Rex Grossman had more wins than him, gang.
That's different errors.
He's a fucking bum.
Different errors. But
it don't matter what error. Listen, shout out to Roger Staubach and my boy Terry, Scary Terry. Listen. Dan Fouts, all the gang. Like, listen, shout out to the 70s, you heard? But we outside. Listen, neither here nor there. What we do know is this episode has to be over because we got shit to go do.
Yes,
I got some warrants to go handle.
We got some business to take care of.
Yes, sir.
We plan on this takeover.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, this has been a Free Gems podcast.
Episode
Thank you guys.
140.
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us how much you love us, how much you hate us.
Yes, sir.
Our comments been going crazy recently. I don't know if you peep.
Listen,
Our comments been going crazy
all I'm
recently.
thinking about is how do I get rich enough to shoot niggas and get away with it? That's all I'm caring about. Listen, on that note, shout out to Joe Tacopina and you know what I'm saying, and Brian Steele and all them. Shit, we gone.
Yeah, we out of here.
Appreciate y'all.
Nah, but the track Brian Steele go hard.
I gotta listen to.